So we're going to be preparing a sterile, non-hazardous compound by drawing out of an ampule and injecting it into a bag. The first thing we're going to do is prepare the bag by swabbing the port 3 times in the same direction and then just putting it away from the work area. Place a fresh alcohol swab in the top left corner for placement of needle caps. Assemble the syringe and the filter needle, taking care not to contaminate by shadowing or through touch, making sure to expose critical sites to first air at all times. Push up on the plunger to release the air pocket at the top of the syringe. Doing so will allow the plunger to move freely inside the syringe. Prepare the ampule. Place the syringe out of the way while you're doing so. Get an alcohol swab and clear the fluid out of the head of the ampule. Doing so will prevent any loss of volume when you discard the head into the sharps container. Wipe the neck. Point the weakest point to the back of the hood away from you and just snap discard of the head and the alcohol swab into the sharps container. Pick up the syringe, unlock the cap safely, place the cap on the alcohol swab. Insert the needle into the ampule and draw back on the plunger to withdraw the required volume. Recap the needle using the scoop method and replace the filter needle with a hypodermic needle. At this point, we're going to perform further manipulations by getting rid of bubbles and adjusting to the desired volume. Make sure to always pull down on the plunger before pushing up, and that will remove any liquid that is stuck inside the hub of the needle. To get rid of bubbles, knock on the side of the syringe with your knuckles. That will dislodge the bubbles from the side and from the bottom and bring them up to the top. Gather all the small bubbles with a large air bubble by pulling down on the plunger and then gently pushing up until the liquid reaches the top of the hub. Now check calibration marks to ensure the correct volume. If you have more than the desired volume, discard the excess back into the ampule, taking care not to touch the edges of the ampule. Just hover above and push the excess out. Unlock and remove the cap safely. To inject the drug into the bag by holding onto the port with your thumb and pointer finger. Insert the needle directly into the port. Push, then release the pressure from the plunger by removing your thumb. Count to 3, flip the bag over, and safely recap your needle. You're almost finished. Remove the needle from the syringe, discard it in the sharps container, pull air into the syringe to represent the volume that went into the bag for the checker. Congratulations!